Hi there, JJ here. If you saw the last video, you know that it definitely didn't go too well, and, I need to lock in for this war, so, let's see how I do. My first fight, the recording didn't hold, like, it crashed halfway through, like, I'm saying it stopped recording, but it was a Node 9 Dark Phoenix. I've taken it many times to count Nefaria, and it was a solo. Taking Path 9 again, hopefully I'll never take it again. With Nefaria, I hate doing Nefaria versus Dark Phoenix. Anyways, this is kind of Nefaria versus Bastion. I have no idea why, like, every single hit was inflicting a shock. I think he has something in his kit that increases ability accuracy when you have any infection charges. Anyways, I'm gonna heavy during poison phase. That's the plan. Yeah, so this fight is really slow. I think I got pushed to SB2, like I get hit or something stupid. And basically, you just want to block the entire special one. There's no need to be a hero, no need to try to do something stupid, try to dex it, because if you get hit, those disintegrations are going to hurt really hard. So the entire plan for this fight is just to throw specials in poison mode, and I think I get it off. Yeah, I get 2 out of the 3 hits of the first beam, so only 2 hits during poison here. I'm just going to parry heavy. And 27k crit is not bad. I mean, I don't have class advantage. I have inequity affecting me, and I think he has, like, some shenanigans going on. I don't know how Bastion works. But I do bring him in next war on my mini account, and I really do like him. So, yeah, you'll see that. I keep proccing the indestructible, but it's fine. Here I just do a few hits while the shock is still up. Then I think I just bait the special too. Or I then go for a heavy. I have no idea why I tried to do that. But yeah, I bait those two. It's a pretty easy dex. It's similar to, I don't know what it's similar to. It's just good. And I throw it during poison, but that was only because I wanted to get my max furies. And now I'm in shock. And now I'm back in Ionic, and we're doing pretty good damage. I mean, when we crit, we're doing a lot, but when we don't crit, we're not doing that much. I don't know why my attack rating is so low. I mean, I guess I do have max inequity, but maybe he has other type of protections. Anyways, we dex the special one again, and the fight is going very slow, but we are definitely chipping him down. We're not going to time out. Thank God none of our wards have gone down to time, because we would definitely lose. Anyways, there I was just, waiting, being a bit risky with the heavy punish unnecessarily. But yeah, so I go from SB2 here. 6k non-crit, really unimpressive. There I get hit by his heavy. Here I get it, I think, yeah. So 41k crit. But yeah, otherwise it's not very impressive damage from the specials and the basics. So yeah, I throw this into block just to gain more health back, less potions. Then I think I'm just going to combo him to death. And then I throw, I probably should have thrown a relic, because if that didn't crit, I would have been pushed over a bar and he would have gotten indestructible. Either way, fight's over. I was never in danger, just really slow. Yeah, annoying fight. Yeah. Next up, think Path 2. Yeah, Path 2. So, this is going to be Yelena. Last time I did this, Gabe voiced it over, and it was kind of rough. Like, I ate an SB2 and pushed her into elimination mode. This time the fight goes well. This is the textbook way you want to do the fight. So, you want to, mainly, just get into your Ionic mode, and then use the combination of Despair and your Ionic Overcharge to reverse her healing that she gains from the Never Back Down. So another part of this node that is actually helpful to you is the Strike counter, because you put a Vitality on her whenever you activate it, whenever you run out of hits, and you do an extra, like, combo thing. So see how it's going 6, it's at 6, it's at 7. I have 8, so it's at 8, it's at 9, now I throw my SB1, so it's at 8. So the regeneration is increased by a lot, 8 times however much the potency of it is. So yeah, so she's starting to go down. I eat the end of the SB1, but it's fine because I'm siphoning so much regen. So yeah, so I'm just baiting specials here, getting double dashbacks. My Ionic mode's about to end, so I'm going to need to throw another SB1 right here. So I throw it. Then I think I go for another double dashback into evade to inflict more debuffs. Well, I missed the evade. I get hit, but it doesn't matter. I heal back right away. Yeah. So I did not punish there. But yeah, so I get hit, I get crit a lot, and I'm going to be healing a lot of it back, but not enough to go back to full. But yeah, a frustrating part about this node is the power drain, but when you're using Count of Fire, it doesn't really matter, because you only need to throw SB1s to gain your charge, to gain in your mode, so that you're able to heal reverse. Next up, we have a fight that on paper is really good, but it's just slow. Like, At no point was I in danger of dying, but the entire time it was like really slow and frustrating. I take it again next war, and it goes just about as well until the end where I proc unfazed a bunch. But over here I have the Iron Man synergy. But yeah, I'm not going to die. But Nefaria is really good for this node because he counters EMP mod, because whenever you gain the shocks on you, you're 90% resistant to them, and even more when you have the energy resistance from your mode. Additionally, there's a node called, I think, Prey on the Weak, that whenever a buff expires on you, they gain a bunch of power similar to the Mystic Dispersion Mastery, but it's for all classes and not just Mystics. So the thing is that when Nefaria is in his mode, he's going to siphon the Mystic Dispersion, and he's going to get it for himself. Another thing that's normally very annoying about this fight is the placebos. That's like when you're near him, you gain placebos, and those are going to expire and give him power. But over there, they expired, and I got the power instead. And a big thing is that Nefaria has enough time to throw a heavy attack after he evades to get rid of Zola's charges. So what I'm going to do here is just parry a bunch. Then I'm going to back up and get a parry into a heavy to get him to 0 charges. And then I'm going to try to get, I think, a few parries off to get myself into Ionic Overcharge before I throw the special. So now I have 118 charges, so I have 11 Furies. And the SP2 itself does no damage, so it doesn't really matter that it was blocked. I get punished, but it really doesn't matter because the SP2 does no damage anyways because of the 90% cowardice that Zola places on you. So I'm just doing it to get the Furies so that my basics hit hard. So I throw another one with 11 Furies, and now I need to get an evade off into a heavy. So that was good. And now I need to throw another SP1 when I get the chance. I think I'm trying to push him to SP2 because I'm able to take the disintegration and heal it back up, even if I wasn't able to heal it back up, it doesn't do much damage either way. And it's a very free and easy heavy opening. And also, another downside of baiting SP1s is that he gains an Energize, which is normally not very good. See as 2 of the purple Energizes from the SP1s. They're quite long as well, and they stack up to 5. So, like, one combo can skyrocket him in power way more than you're normally used to, and that can catch you off guard. And I already lost my Invuln boost, so I'm not able to push him red. But, I just thought of something. Zola gains a regen thing that regens his entire health bar. So if you're using Nefaria and you push him red with an Invuln, can't you just totally just delete his health pool by hero reversing it? Yeah, I want to try that. Maybe another time. Anyways, back to the fight. We're 2.5 minutes in. I'm not worried about timing out, but I do realize that it's going quite slow. So I'm going to try to get another SP2 up with a lot of Furies. And I'm going to be stealing the power gain when that ends. And I'm just going to try to bait this SP2. And he just won't throw it. A little frustrating. 2 baits, 3 baits. Then go 4 baits, 5. I bait it 5 times and he won't throw it. But I got the heavy attack, took a few light whiffs because I was out of reach, and then I evade into my SP2. Even the crits do 5k on the last hit, which is normally way more, but I wanted the big fury. As you see, I was doing pretty good hits with my SP2. So yeah, I bait this SP2, I punish with a heavy after a light whiff, that does 23k, and I evade into to an SP1, and that kills. Or what am I doing? Oh my god, I push his charges way higher than they need to be. So I have to backtrack into a route to kill. I don't remember doing that. Don't do that. I should have just killed him. Either way, very long fight, something like 3.5 minutes, but definitely a solo. And a good one at that. Maybe next time I'll try to heal reverse his insane regen. Anyways, next up we have a very easy fight. This is node 39 Destroyer. So Rich Get Richer, Footloose, and Obstinate. No, not Obstinate Charge. Steady Perseverance. I think that's the name of the one with where they gain the stun immunity buff after throwing a special attack. Either way, Nefaria absolutely wrecks it. He's able to turn off all of the Unstoppables, both from Destroyer's own kit from when he goes for a dash-in, as well as the one from Footloose, and then he counters the evade, all with his decelerates. There's no purify at all, and then when you're in your Ionic mode, you steal the power gain. So over there I dex because I knew that I'm not able to parry, because if I try to parry, he will punish me because of his Unstoppable. So yeah, I parry into a heavy there, and I'm already doing pretty decent damage. And there I'm not trying to, to get the evade, the energy vulnerability, because it wasn't in my mode. I didn't want to risk like anything going. But now I know that the fight is fully locked down. He refuses to throw a special, which is really frustrating. I hate when the AI does that. But yeah, so I light whiff into evade into an SP2. That does really good damage. Then I bait another one. I already have decent furies, and he just won't throw the special. I don't know what he's doing. And there he finally throws it again. I'm out of Ionic, so all the power gain is going to him. But I throw my SP1, so I'm back in Ionic. And I'll be stealing the power gain. And I think I try to bait an SP1 here, and then I get the energy vulnerability. So as soon as I throw an SP2, he's toast. So into a relic, or into an evade, into an SP2, and he's gone. Or I don't even get to the SP2. He just dies. So yeah, Nefaria is normally very safe for that node, unless you get double crit by Carolina's SP2. Yeah. Next up, I have 2 Serpent fights. This is one of my first time bringing Serpent to war. He's really good, very safe, and very strong utility. For example, over here, I'm going to be using his True Focus buff to fully bypass Black Panther's evade the entire fight. So I'm going to use an advanced power boost. And then the first thing I'm going to do is beta heavy, and then go medium light, and then SB1. So I beta heavy, medium light, SB1. I don't even do it into block. So now I have the evade counter the entire fight. So I'm literally just going to be baiting heavies and getting him to SB2. I throw an SB1 there. I probably could have been a lot more aggressive with the light intercepts, because back when the Serpent lock was a thing where you could just spam lights even when they were pushed red, I was very good at that. I had almost down to 100% consistency, but I wasn't like risking it here, because let's say somehow he clips me, it'll do a lot of red burst damage, and I know Serpent caps that burst damage, but yeah, it should be fine. I beta heavy, then I go into a full fabric combo, and then into an SP1, and that pushes him to another SP2, and this is basically the tempo of the fight. I'm going to ramp my Serpent every time I throw a special and every time a power gain ends. He throws a heavy out of nowhere there, which is frustrating. I'm losing space on the map, which decreases my damage, because Serpent gains increased attack rating based on how close he is to the opponent's corner. But while I'm talking, we're doing some very big burst numbers on regular hits, and we're doing 10k in the cold snap on our SP1s. I could have gone for the stand-up intercept there, but it was safer to just beta heavy. He's so tanky with the resist up and the very high armor rating, as well as the big health pool. So yeah, I think this is the last SP2 I'm going to bait. I pound into his block a bit, doing 2k in red every hit. He has some really ridiculous mechanics. And whenever I fail an evade with my True Focus, and since this is Mixmaster, it's going to happen every single time I do 2 lights or 2 mediums in a row, I do a burst of damage. One thing I didn't note yet, that if you're taking this fight, that you need to note, is you never, ever, ever parry. Never. Like, even special attacks or anything, because 3 times you parry, you get a soul bar. You don't want to parry Black Panther anyways, because he'll reflect it, but if you parry, you get a soul barb on you, and that's really going to hit very hard, because Serpent normally has a lot of active buffs. All right, next up, we have a fight that I've never done before, and I've only seen it done like once or twice. I mean, I know it's been done a lot, but I normally take this fight with Vox, but Serpent I had on my team, and you're probably thinking, well, this is poison and rupture, and you're immune to neither. Well, I have the poison stat focus, not the poison, the physical resist stat focus, and the plan for this fight is literally just hit him, and then get my counter, my evade and miss counter up, and then just hit his block and hit him once or twice to back him up. But I get horrible hazard shift RNG. On that one SP2 that has like 6 hits, I got like 5 poisons, which is really bad RNG because it's only a 30% chance. But yeah, so here I'm just backing him up. He throws that heavy. I think I light whiff. Yeah, he's not backing up, but there he starts backing up. I don't have my resist up yet. Once I get to 4 charges, I'm going to get my resist up, which will allow me to survive the ruptures a lot better. There I got lucky on my SP1. I didn't proc any ruptures. It's very on and off. But over here, I'm going to be getting a ton of ruptures. Oh, only those 3. Whatever. I'm overstating how much the ruptures are doing. They're not that big of a deal. But yeah, so I counter the miss. I counter the evade. This fight is pretty trivial when it comes to Lumatrix's actual abilities. It's just, don't pound too hard into him because of the hazard shift. One frustrating part about fighting Serpent for Lumatrix is, on paper, he's like a perfect counter, and he is. He counters evade and miss, which are the 2 very big problems with Lumatrix. And you can also get a fear from your SP1. But the problem is that from his awakened ability, he has a chance to fail the bursts. on your SB1, which is why some of them are very inconsistent. Also, if you saw that SB1 there, I got like 6 poisons on me. Took me down to like 40%. So yeah, I'm just trying to hit into his block. Some big hits, and then I'm doing on the red too. And yeah, so 14k cold snap burst, and I know I can just get a stand up. I don't end up getting it, and I bait a heavy, and I hit him, and he dies. So yeah, that was Mihoi's Lumatrix too. He used to be in FAE, but what a loser, he left. Anyways, on to the mini account. The main account did not die. The mini account, I cannot say the same. So, I've seen some Mojo videos recently, and, I had him on the mini account, so I was like, might as well sig him up and rank him up and see what he does in war. Turns out, he's pretty good, but I don't have 5 out of 5 MG maxed out yet because it's the mini account. So, I was struggling, and also, I took him to a fight that I should not have taken him to, and that's just on me. Right now we have Onslaught versus this Attuma. It's just parry heavy, SB1, SB2, game over. The first hit of Onslaught's SB1 is contact. I have no idea why. You can ask Kabam, because that makes no sense to me. You can throw it from far away and it'll still trigger thorns. Yeah, so back to my death. I just play super sloppy again over here. Like, it's just quite embarrassing. I really need a lock-in for my teammates. Once again, we didn't lose, but, it's still, like, not something that I should be doing, I know that I'm capable of soloing these fights. Next up, this one is so close for no reason. This fight was so stupid on my part. I go for an advanced power boost because I just wanted to SB2 right away after I bait an SB1 and get a bunch of incinerates on me. It's gonna go not great. You're gonna see Bishop's SB1 is gonna be unblockable because of the amount of prowess that he has, and also I think I get some neuros on him, and I'm gonna be rooted, so yeah, I have a neuro, so he's gaining prowess, and yeah, so I block that, and I don't have any neuros on him, and I want to get incinerates on me, so I'm gonna try to parry, and I go for another heavy, and then he throws this, I think, or yeah, he throws it, and I get pushed red, so I do the perfect bonus because Daunted will make it do more damage, and I'm gonna push him. Oh, so I get rooted. So yeah, this is rough. And he's just gaining prowess. This isn't really a good matchup at all, even though you gain a ton. And then I'm just thinking, oh, I'm just going to full send and that'll kill him. Yeah, it doesn't. He goes red. The scariest thing ever. Maybe I should have slow played more. He's at 8% and he goes red. Yeah. I don't have anything to say to this SP3 skip. I don't die. I survive by like 2%. And I'm, oh my God. I was panicking, and I'm so happy. And I should have stopped fighting. I should have literally just stopped, picked it up the next morning. But, no. I heal him up and try to go finish my fights. Spoiler alert, it does not go well. I have a good amount of 30% boosts, so I really should get, when I die, I should just reset and just start. Or not even when I die, when I don't play well, I should just, take a break and come back, I had 10 hours left on the war. I could have just gone to bed and then woken up and taken my fights. Yeah, so here is where Mojo comes out. He's only rank 3 now. I'm going to rank 4 him, and I'm going to get better with him. I have the Zola synergy to regen block damage, and this fight goes well. Mojo's unramped. I don't know that much about Mojo, so if there's anyone that knows anything about Mojo, please drop it in the comments. Also, my friend FTL Cosmic, he has a pretty big channel now, I think, has been definitely giving me some pointers and tips, so please don't be disturbed by this gameplay. So this fight is pretty simple. I'm just going to use my anti-life field to make his debuffs buffs much shorter, and then I'm going to be able to throw SP2s. So yeah, I throw an SP1 here because the prompt was to throw a special. I'm going to let his stuff expire, and as you see, the MD's not giving me anything. So yeah, the intensifies and the power gain go away right away, and the anti-life field is still on, so I need to block it, so I parry, throw my SP2. My Fury isn't up yet, but I'm already doing good damage. This is the type of stuff I want to see with Mojo, But unfortunately, I know that's probably not going to happen a lot because I don't know much. But I will get better. I'm going to practice in off-season. While I'm talking, he's going to die soon. I mean, I throw this SP2. I have a lot of degens. Bait another special. I'm not at my Fury yet, so I just need to dash back. I'm at 4 charges. I don't even get my Fury this fight, and I kill him in around a minute. So yeah, good fight. I cannot say the same about the next one. But the next one is not even so much that Mojo is bad, or even that I'm bad. I mean, I definitely don't play well, but it's a bad assignment. This is Yelena, an opportunist. And that means that every buff she has on her, she gains 25 increased attack rating, and she gets a lot. And there's also one I open and make, not opportunist, overwhelming odds. Either way, it does the same thing. And I'm going to die. I'm just telling you right now. So I'm regenerating some of the block damage, and she's pounding into my block. She has 4 buffs on her, so she has 100% of the attack rating. And I pull off my what's called. Now I know I need a heavy counter. I don't know what I'm doing here. I need a parry heavy to remove her thing. So there I got stunned, so I know I need a parry heavy. And as you see, she's destroying my block. She has 13 buffs. She has more than enough, and I have no idea what I'm doing. I'm waiting for the next prompt. I'm trying to get full ramp. So I'm going to parry. Or no, I throw my SP2 to knock her down. I should have parried heavy, and I wouldn't have taken any when I open damage. Either way, this does fine damage. I start regenning. But yeah, I'm really worried about her being in the sun. And she's backing me up in the sun. I'm like, no, don't throw it. And I was like, just throw it. And then the sun spawns far away. And yeah, I lose my prompt. Or no, I knock her down just in time for my prompt. And she goes red because she walked through the sun. Amazing. So now I know I'm dead because of opportunists. There's absolutely zero way I survive this. I throw my SP2, I get that off. Doesn't matter. She's dead. I mean, I'm dead no matter what. She's going to go SP3 and I die because all the buffs on her. So yeah, that's on me. There's also, Mojo's really good with expiring buffs, and Yelena has no expiring buffs in her kit, which is, yeah, it's 100% on me. I have no idea what I was doing thinking about this fight. And this war cost me so many potions. You're going to see next war, I have 0 potions to use. It's really rough. I'm going to be using, only the yellow ones. I need to stop, taking damage. My loyalty stash is fine, but still, I need to spend that on Mystic Cores to buy Mystic Dispersion. Anyways, so, yeah, I'm going to go back in and try to take her down. I probably could have soloed, but what I should have done is just baited the specials more early and relied on the Zola synergy to regen the block damage. Anyways, here I think I'm going to parry heavy. Or, I don't know why I'm not parrying heavy. I know that you're able to do that on this node. I guess I'm just not playing well. And the glancing's not even have a duration, so I don't even gain MD from that. So yeah, I parry there. Get these energy vulnerabilities on me, which probably played a pretty big role too. They get rid of her buffs though. Sun spawns literally on her, which is amazing. So I'm going to try to bet heavy from her. And she throws it. And I need to knock her down. So I'm going to dash back twice. And I don't know why I didn't heavy punish her there. Now she has the protection up. And I throw my SP2. And yeah, D-Gen start doing damage. Now she's in the sun. And I'm just like, no. And instead of trying to push her out, because I'm worried about her power, I just dex in the corner. And I'm stuck in the corner. And I'm just dexing heavies in the corner. I want her to throw up, but not in the sun. I'm just dexing heavies in the corner, and I can't idle, so my thing's going to fall off. Just throwing heavies, I'm dexing. I hit her once, just dexing. Hit her once, and just pounding into my block. I lost all my prompts, and then she combos me and throws an SP3. Yeah. I don't really have much to say. It's just embarrassing. I need to shape up. I showed the score of the war, and it's close. We do win, but it's close. I'm choking in moments that matter. Yeah, I'm sorry to all the love members that are watching, but you just got to keep your head up and move on. So yeah, I'm healing up with those now, and I realize that's really bad value. So I go to the loyalty and I buy the overpriced potions because they scale with this account is so poverty. 111k loyalty just for 4 which is way more expensive than it usually is, but yeah. And the Mojo fiasco is not over yet, so got a bit more Mojo left in me. But it's safe to say that I'm not taking him in next war. I just did my fights for last war. For this war, I mean. And there's no Mojo. I actually get to bring Bastion, which is cool. Anyways, so I have this Yelena at 30-something%, or what percent is she at? 13%. So yeah, I'm going to be able to kill her. Wait for my first prompt. It's dash backwards. She gains her buffs. And I eat a heavy attack, bringing me down to 20%. And I'm like, oh no, what is going on here? I don't want to die again. So yeah, I throw that heavy. I need to block a hit. And yeah, she's pounding into my block. I don't like Mojo for this node. I'm running 2 things to increase his block proficiency. I'm running the Relic, and then I'm running the Stat Focus, but it's really not enough. I need dash back. Now I throw this SP2 through protection. But yeah, these degens are going to kill. So, or I beta heavy, hit her, she dies. Yeah, really, really bad on me, but you know, I have a lot more fights left, so I just gotta figure those out for now. Next up, I have node 39 Nick Fury, and it should go well if he doesn't, throw an SB3 because he refuses to throw an SB2, any power gains there. Hint, hint. Yeah, so this is a fight with Mojo that's normally very good because of lots of expiring buffs, and I think I play it pretty well and just stuff happens. You know, stuff's going to happen sometimes. So over here, I need to block a hit. I parry. I'm not trying to hit him too much. I'm just trying to get my power gain going. I think I'm going to try to bait one special after completing this prompt because of the anti-life field. So I'm going to throw this. One thing that I definitely could have done better was baiting specials during the anti-life field. So over here, yeah, he's not in it. So I need to dash backwards. So, I do. So yeah, I'm able to throw it off, and that all expires, giving me power, but not that much because I don't have maxed out MD. That's really something I need. So just please throw it. I'm not sure what. Oh, I'm pushing him to SP2, and he doesn't throw it. And I'm not able to block a hit because he's unblockable. So yeah, that was just a bad situation. I block the hit, and I wait for that to expire, and then I throw this SP2. So yeah, I am taking some good block damage, but it's fine. I go back into the Relic. And now I just need to punish a special, but I'm not able to because so I need a heavy, but I don't heavy, so I'm going to lose, and then he goes red. So let me explain it up in there. I wasn't able to punish because of Footloose, but I wouldn't have been able to reduce the duration of the Footloose because of my anti-life field not being up. So yeah, this is a really bad situation. I'm at like 10%. He's in his first life and at 40, and I think I'm dead. I told you there would be some very bad gameplay. Anyways, I'm going to try to salvage this because I know I'm not like fully dead yet, but I'm pretty damn close. So I just got to lock in and figure it out. I need dash back one more time. Then I have the power gain, waiting for him to throw it. Now I get to throw him SP2 in my anti-life field. So I have a lot of degens on him. I throw this SP1, I think. Or what am I doing? I go for a parry. Need to end the buff, so I'm going to try to dex. And then he throws it. Then I think I'm going to try to get I just let it expire. Whatever, unfortunate, you know. At this point, I'm just trying to survive and not even worry about my prompts. Like, I'm sick. This is late at night. I'm not sick. Like, I'm just sick of, like, this war experience because I've already died. And, yeah, so he's still in first life, and we're halfway done with the fight, but this is going to go much better. I throw him SP1 there on purpose to nullify his big fury. Now I need to dodge a hit. So I dodge a hit, then bait the special. It all expires, and I do a full 5-hit combo into a Relic, into an SP2, and that does pretty good. That brings him pretty low. Then I can bait an SP2, and he's just going to die. So yeah, this fight definitely was a lot closer than it needed to be, but when it mattered, I clutched it out. So, yeah. Next time I bring Mojo, I'm going to have to figure out what I'm doing wrong. I'm probably going to play around a lot with him. So, yeah, 3-minute fight. Definitely could have been way quicker. I definitely did not need to eat any specials. And he just dies. So, yeah. And then next up, I have a really cool fight, which is Yelena on node 40 with Onslaught. And I've assigned Wolf to this in FAE. I've assigned, and Cantona used Onslaught instead. And he said that he thinks that Wolf is probably a better option, but I didn't really have a chance. And then my friend Alex showed me how you can do Onslaught. You just have to play it correctly. So it's obviously mixed master, so it's just like medium. It's going to be light, medium. And then one thing you want to be able to do is to full dex the SB2, dash in, and then dex the bomb at the end, and then heavy counter that. So that's a pretty important thing that I'm able to do in this fight. So I heal up to full. So I beta heavy, then light, medium. Yeah, very lucky with 4 neuro shocks. So I'm able to parry heavy, even though there's a node. So now I have 2 of those on me, so I can't parry anymore. So I'm beta heavy, and yeah, so I ate it. I was trying to light, medium. And I get it, and now I'm going to try to just... So the fact that I heavy there means that I go right into my SP2. So I only have 8 degens or 9 degens, so I need to full dex this, and then counter with a heavy. Dex, dash in, dex, heavy. So yeah, that's the important thing. Then I'm just going to do medium, light, and then heavy, and then he's going to throw this SB1, and then I'll be able to go into my SB1, or I go medium, light, and then I'm going to try to beta heavy, and then throw my SB1, and this is going to kill her. So yeah, pretty cool fight, 55 seconds. I definitely could have played that more optimally, but it worked out just fine. And I think I have one more fight. I don't remember. Oh yeah, 43 Shocker. This fight is just scary because of how hard Shocker hits, but it's Incinerate and Shock, meaning that whenever I hit him and I get one of those, I'm going to be placing neuros on him. It's literally just bait heavy, heavy punish, bait SB1, intercept, and kill. However, one thing that is quite frustrating about Onslaught is that whenever he's not immune to the Incinerate, he just gets it on him. And even though he takes no damage from it, it still decreases his block proficiency, which is an ability that Incinerate has. So it really, really hurts whenever Shocker hits into your block because he does so much armor penetration anyways. So say he's doing like 3k into my block. Just wait till I get some of the Incinerates. So now I have 2 Incinerates. I get the heavy counter there. And then see I was doing... I actually didn't see the number there. I think it was higher. Whatever. It doesn't matter. I bait 2 specials. I go for the intercept. I miss. I go for another intercept. I miss. I end my combo there. Luckily he misses. I got the intercept. Beta heavy. Throw my heavy. And now it's literally just get to SB2 and he dies. I bait the special. And then I just beta heavy. He's hitting pretty hard into my block, but no need to worry. 6k right there is pretty scary, but it doesn't matter. Then I know I can just parry, hit him, relic, SB2, heavy into SB2. And he's not gone, but I can just beta heavy and counter that with my heavy. I have no desire in him ever throwing an SB2 with all those prowesses he's able to get. And we're a minute into the fight, and he's dead. So yeah, that was my last fight. So I'm really happy with how I did in the FAE War. Obviously very disappointed in what happened on my mini account in Love. We did win the war in both, I think. Yeah. We matched AOH, which was really cool. They're my old alliance. Some really great guys there, like Nitro. He's the guy that got me into the Masters sphere in the first place. And yeah, so thanks so much for watching.